Peace, family. What it do? What is happening? How we living? How we feeling? How we doing? Okay, so y'all, my heart. Why? Why you say? Because, bitch. Mercury retrograde ends tomorrow. Y'all, this Mercury retrograde went crazy. And today just felt real crazy. And I'm like, yo, when is Mercury retrograde over? Tomorrow, August 27th, bro. it was from August 4th to the 27th. So that's about 3 weeks. This Mercury retrograde was a piece of work. Let me tell you. But one of the biggest lessons I learned today was to not apologize for living your life. If you feel like you was ever stepping on eggshells in your own life, stop it. And I feel like that's what I was doing. Like, that's what I had been doing because of Mercury retrograde. It's probably been like 3 weeks since I felt like this. And I'm like, yo, why am I feeling like I can't move? Like, yesterday was Sunday, right? And I woke up and I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't feel comfortable in my crib. And I'm like, damn, like, why do I feel like this? So then I left. I ended up leaving, going to the gym, doing like errands, and then came back home, cooked, vibed out, and I'm like, okay, now I feel comfortable. But in the midst of the day, like that morning, I don't know. So it kind of ties in. So if you've been feeling like this, okay, you kind of know where I'm coming from. 143 could be significant, and like 143 when we was younger, what meant like I love you. So something about love child. It's just, oh my God, somebody could be having a love child. Wow. The star card, the three, damn. The love, what? The Three of Swords with the star? That's healing. That's healing for real. Damn, so a love child apparently is like a child conceived from love. You know how people say they have, I forgot what they call, there's another form, not a form of baby, but like there's another name that people call people. There's another term that people call babies that are born, but they're not, anyway, it don't matter. So somebody could be having a love child. That's cute. Now that's really precious. That's really like special. The Five of Wands in the Chariot. I love this energy because there's no roadblocks in your path. And so if you've been feeling like resistant or like you might not even be stagnant. That's the crazy part. Like physically, you're not even stagnant. But if you've been feeling if there's like static somewhere, or you feel like friction or tension, I feel the only reason why you're feeling that is because you're about to go into a new cycle, bro. And I feel like if this Mercury retrograde was just as traumatizing as it was for me, but it's like the bigger the trauma, the bigger reward. Like the bigger the healing, the bigger the blessing. And I had a video. I think I did a video. It was like the bigger the trauma, or the bigger the lesson, the bigger the whatever you went through, the bigger the challenge, the bigger the blessing. And I feel like that's what's going on for y'all. Damn, 10 of Swords and the Chariot. Yeah. A cycle is over. A cycle is ending. When you close one chapter, the next chapter. So it's like you turn one page and another one starts. Life goes on. There were so many messages I learned this retrograde, y'all. That I'm enough. That life goes on. That I shouldn't be sorry for living my life. That I shouldn't be living my life in accordance to anyone else. That ultimately I'm the one that makes my decisions for me. I shouldn't be making my decisions based off of anyone else's rules, laws, obligations, none of that. So now there might be one more like big lesson coming in for you, but I know you're gonna handle it. I know you're gonna, yeah, with 4 of Wands, you got this. You got this on lock, okay? Don't even play. Don't play. Okay, let's go. Spirit, soften my heart and clear my mind so I can give the message to the collective. Standing, some of y'all could be married. Some of y'all could be getting y'all money up. Y'all are in a very, you and your spouse are in a very like financially good place. Somebody's watching me. Somebody's somebody's trying to clock the tea. Somebody's trying to clock the tea about you with somebody else, because this you monitoring spirits are real, okay? Somebody trying to be nosy. Somebody trying to get in your business. So I feel like that's why you're very like protective over something, because I just feel like there's a lot of energy outside of you trying to peek into your life. Because right now you could be very fortunate, very blessed, very favored by God right now, and that people feel that and see that. So it don't even matter. But we got the Emperor, because I feel like you are about to get into you are either in a relationship or you are becoming very financially stable as the Emperor, or just, you know, as someone who has a lot of structure, routine, someone who is very in control. You can find yourself being very assertive at this time, but not like in a bad way, and not in a mean way, like not in an aggressive way. But I feel like you are definitely taking charge of something. You could be a boss, like you could be an authority figure. Okay. Every time I think of the Emperor, it just reminds me of Getting With Me by Boss Man D-Lo. He just say, you want to be the boss, you got to get in with me. Left wrist on froze, looking like a bag of ice. Driving the Bentayga, like I don't love my life. Lane switching, and what is this? Something has to happen first. You got to plant some seed first. What? Oh, some of y'all might be having to have like an operation or a procedure done. Yeah, this is you. Somebody is going to be talking to like a doctor or some type of headmaster about something. Here we go. It's not bad, but I feel like this message is about to go way deep, because I saw the star. Why didn't I think about that? Because we saw the star, this is going to be kind of a very spiritual message. Somebody could be going into an operating room. I don't know. Somebody finds something. I don't know where, but they don't know where it came from. And I'm not even talking about what? Somebody picked something off of something. You know, somebody wished for something. So you know what I'm kind of getting like wishbone energy. Like when you have, you know, two people pick off the wishbone, and whichever one, like, what is it? Like the shortest is like the lucky one or something. That's kind of what I'm getting here. You have very like fortunate energy. The Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. $33 here is important, and I just looked up and saw 833. Christ consciousness. Something about your intuition. 3-3. What does Christ consciousness really mean? I feel like to realize that we are all collectively connected. We are all connected in some way. People act like people are so like come and go and don't really understand the deeper meaning as to why we are connected to certain people. I'm gonna leave that, because that Ten of Pentacles is giving me Christ consciousness. Just keep that in mind, because I feel like that's very significant. Okay, that card, for some reason. The Ace of Wands in the reverse with the Judgment. That's why I feel like something has to happen first. Maybe there's a lesson that needs to be learned in Christ consciousness. Maybe there's something about your higher self that pertains to a situation must be like achieved first, because I feel like the Ten of Pentacles is like maximum potential, maximum capacity. Like, yeah, maybe there's no more room. Not everybody's going to be able to come with you. There's no more room on this Christ consciousness level in your life. Not everybody in your life can go with, not everybody in your life. Okay, let me put it like this. Everyone is able to achieve Christ consciousness if they want to. If they are not willing to be conscious, then there's nothing that you can do. I'm gonna leave it like that. The Judgment, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so there's definitely going to be... I heard today Feds did a sweep. I was listening to another reading, and she wasn't even talking about that. But she said, I don't even know what she said. But and then this man is literally blowing the leaf blower. So I feel like God, Spirit, your angels, spirit guides, guardians of the galaxy, yeah, all your people, they're doing a sweep. They're doing a sweep. Sorry, I don't even know why I'm laughing. They're doing a sweep. Feds did a sweep. Our future could be significant. The feds are doing a sweep in your life. Okay? To clear out all of the people who don't need to be there. All of the people who are not supposed to be there. 1101, because I feel like you have the Eight of Swords, because I feel like there's a lot of things that you have to let go of, and that they gotta let go of you. But 1111, because I don't know if through you a lot of people saw spiritual awakening, or during this time you're going through your spiritual awakening, right? You're clearing out a lot of things. You've shed your ego to bring God into your life. A lot of people are going at this time. A lot of people are going to be seeking themselves and going within, rather than going to like the church or pastors, or outside of themselves to seek help. A lot of people are going to start going within and doing their own rituals and going through their own practices and taking charge of their life, as we should. We are spiritual practitioners, but the only reason that we are here is to lead you back to yourself and be reflections of who you are. If you feel like the people in your circle, the people that you're watching, you're consuming, the things that you're listening to, if you feel like they are not a healthy reflection of who you are, then that means there's a need to evaluate what you are and who you are and the things outside of you, but also to go within and reflect on what needs to be changed and what needs to be improved. That was God. I'm telling you, God is really coming through in this reading, because I just felt like that energy. It's that, I don't know why, but in the Bible there was that story about the girl who had just started her period, and she said, if I just touch Jesus, I will become clean. And she felt like ashamed of her blood. She felt ashamed of her menstrual cycle. And even though not men can get cycles, I feel like everyone goes through situations and cycles in their lives where they are uncomfortable seeking help or feeling low, lowly. And that Christ consciousness was to show us no one is better or worse than anyone. No one is higher or lower than anyone. We may all have spiritual rankings, in the 5D, but 3D, we are all equal. I don't care what anyone says. No one is higher up or higher above anyone. So, and then that card just said 10. Like, it says TEN 3014. So from ages 14 to, you could be ages 14 to 30 watching right now, or that age range could be significant. But it said 10, so definitely an end of a cycle here. I really appreciated that, Spirit. Thank you. The Strength in the reverse. I realized that anger is just fear. Because I'm just feeling like someone may be afraid to make a move because, or like angry. Maybe because of change. 1055, 1055, 1010. So maybe something is over. Something is over and something new is starting, right? But sometimes in the midst of turning the page, we kind of get stuck. It's like you want to get to the end of the story, but you want to stay on the page that you're on. But how can you do that if you don't move? You know what I'm saying? Like, Something is like diminishing. Oh, and what else? What other lesson did I learn? Someone else rejecting you, or someone else not finding favor in you, doesn't diminish your favor with God. Just because people don't value you, or people don't love you, or people don't like you, doesn't mean that you're any less liked or loved or appreciated by God, which is the most important thing. Fuck these other people that don't like you. Excuse my language, God. Forget these other people that don't like you, or don't, fuck with you like that. I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't matter. Who cares? But go to the people who appreciate you and love you and fuck with you. Like, if they don't like you, then oh well. Like, as long as you're loved by the Most High, that's all that matters. As long as you found favor in God and God finds favor with you, maybe. That's all. But I don't know why the anger part comes in there, because it's not just anger, it's more so fear. Or it's like, I used to get real mad when I was young because I just didn't feel like I could talk or find my voice, right? So somebody may need to find their voice per se, or heal like a part of themselves that's feeling like unseen, unheard, Yeah, you gotta give it to yourself, not a sword. Or give it to God. Give it to God. Give it to God. Give it to source. Give it to yourself. Give it away. Maybe you gotta give something away. Ooh, my hand is starting to itch. Oh, maybe you gotta give something away. Maybe you gotta give something back. Maybe you gotta give something back. Maybe you have to release something. You gotta let go of something. But are you afraid to you could be afraid to let something go. The Four of Pentacles with the strength. Wow, okay. See how it all comes back for a circle? We didn't even pull no cards. You could be afraid to... How deep is your love? Is it like the ocean? Whoa. The Chariot, the Knight of Cups, and the Justice. How deep is your love? Oh, whoa. Whoa, whoa. How deep is your love? Three of Swords. Dealing with something head on. Not being afraid to deal with something head on. Because I definitely feel like... Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands in the reverse. There might be something that you need to... like a fear. You got to get over your fear of being seen, of being heard. You got to get over your fear of